Hey guys, it's Jack Dragon from RDA. Got another chrono today, and this one is of a gun that really you're not able to get that much. This is of the Walther P99. Now, at least someone finally made a P99 that's of good enough quality to purchase. I mean, up until now, really the only other company to make a P99 is Maruzen. And don't get me wrong, really great gun and everything, but all plastic, and in order to get metal, you'd have to spend a lot more, and even getting it, you have to order it from Hong Kong. It's kind of a pain to even find one at this point. So, here's a good alternative. This one's CO2, it is blowback, kind of works like the Extreme 45, let me show you. The blowback doesn't exactly do anything, it doesn't load the next BB into the chamber, it doesn't really do much, but it does have a pretty good kick. And really, there's basically just a hole right in the back of the, right behind where the BB is, so the gas goes into the BB and into the slide. Now, this should lower the velocity so it's not about 5 million feet per second like the Extreme 45 is. Now, that's actually a good thing. This means it's going to be field legal, but I guess chrono will prove that. All right, feet per second. .293, 281. 273, 268, 278, 278, 268, 259. That seems a little bit off. 260. Okay, so it seems to be fluctuating a bit, but it does seem to be averaging about 280 feet per second. Like I said, they pretty much have a hole in here to make the slide go back, and this thing has a really strong blowback to it. It feels very, very nice when you're shooting it, and it gives off kind of a nice metallic sound to it, almost like the GHK AK does. But back on topic of the feet per second, almost 300 feet per second. This is definitely a lot better than getting 500 feet per second, because now you can at least take this one out to your field. This is a CO2 gun that isn't ridiculously overpowered, and I think whatever company made it, I actually don't know what company makes these. They're Umrex licensed, so I don't know the manufacturer of them, but I think whatever company makes it, now there's finally a Walther P99 out on the market that you can buy. That's good. Alright, now it's time to shoot a can. We're about 10 feet away. I got a fully loaded up magazine with .2 gram BBs, same CO2 cartridge. Let's go ahead and shoot the can. And we're out of BBs. Alright, so here's the can. It's about 4 BBs in there. So it dented it up pretty good. Got a big hole there, big hole there, big hole there. See the back, it's dense. BBs wanted to go back through. So it made some big holes. So there's proof that it does shoot about 300 feet per second, and it's not like 500 million feet per second. So the chrono is reading it right. The advantage, it's only about 50 degrees outside. For this time of year, it's actually very, very, very warm. It's actually very weird to be about 50 this time of year. However, it's CO2, so it's not going to have as big of a factor. I mean, the most you'd see it jump is 300 feet per second. Either way, it's hard enough to feel it, and it's better than it being 500 feet per second, because now you can actually take it out on the field. Alright, so there you go. This gun shoots at 300 feet per second. It's nothing absolutely amazing, but it's also a lot better than having it shoot about 500 feet per second. And 300 feet per second is average for pistols. This also is going to mean CO2 is going to last a very long time. CO2 guns usually do already last a long time, especially with this sort of a setup, like the short-stroked Extreme 45 setup. It also means that it's going to be very consistent while it's cold outside, and for a place like this, that's a good thing. So, Walther P99, about the only one you're going to be able to get as of right now. It's not actually that bad of a P99. That's a surprise. So if you guys want to buy this gun, the link down below to RDA's website. There's also a link down below to RDA's forum. So that has been the chrono of the CO2 blowback Walther P99.